From the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. It's the last announced day of the term for opinions from the Supreme Court, with a decision pending on student loan forgiveness.
President Biden announced a forgiveness plan allowing as much as $20,000 in student loans for borrowers to be canceled. The debt relief is timed with the end of a loan payment pause that has allowed borrowers not to repay student loans for about 3 years. Administration officials insist the debt cancellation is legal and have not signaled any plan B should the Supreme Court strike it down.
Fox's Jared Halpern in D.C. A task force on reparations for Black California residents submits its report to the state legislature.
It provides over 115 recommendations spanning from cash payments to policy reforms to a formal apology to eligible residents designated as descendants of slaves or free African Americans living in the U.S. prior to 1900.
Fox's Christina Coleman in L.A. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from Mix 1041. We are on MixTV.tv. And we're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. Don't forget, we're on your phone and your mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. You can do a few things there. You can watch us. You can listen to us. You can also win Lake Winnepesaukah passes exclusively on the Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. Well, good morning, everyone, from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And the State Department of Education released testing data on Thursday showing some minor gains and achievements for students across the state. A few weeks ago, the state only released third grade English language arts scores to adhere to the new third grade retention law. Now the state is releasing its full data for all grades. Here's how the scores are broken down. Statewide, 38.1% of students scored proficient on English assessments across all tested grades from 3rd through 11th grade. That is 1.6% better than last year and up 8.3% from 2 years ago. A bit lower than English. 34% of students from 3rd to 11th grade are proficient in math. That's up 3.2% from last year and 8.1% from 2 years ago. Now, 43.2% of students scored proficient on science and social studies testing. Well, everybody's talking about the air quality. The Canadian wildfires, the smoke has spread to the south. We know a couple of weeks ago it was a big problem in the Northeast. Now, the southeastern part of the United States, where most of East Tennessee is under an advisory for air quality. Now, if you are in Chattanooga, Hamilton County, or you're going to be planning on going there at any time the next few days, they are Chattanooga and Hamilton County under a code red alert. That is the second highest alert category for air quality. That means that those who are sensitive to breathing issues or other health concerns should avoid staying outside all day today. People with heart or lung disease, older adults, children, teens urged to take steps to reduce their exposure, such as avoiding strenuous outdoor activities, also keeping outdoor activities short, also move physical activities indoors or reschedule them. It's smoke from the massive wildfires in Canada is to blame for the poor air quality. Also in the news this morning, the Cleveland Daily Banner reported Bradley County state elected officials are in support of a Bradley County Republican Party resolution opposing the potential introduction of red flag laws during the General Assembly's special legislative session, which will begin on August the 21st. State Representative Dan Howell said, quote, "I applaud this kind of citizen engagement. It's important for legislators to clearly understand the views of those we represent." The resolution urges all Tennessee elected officials to, quote, "respect and uphold Second Amendment rights and reject any proposals that infringe upon the right to keep and bear arms," end quote. Now, Representative Kevin Raper and Senator Adam Lowe both expressed strong support for the Second Amendment in communications with the Cleveland Daily Banner. Also, late Wednesday, a federal judge temporarily blocked much of Tennessee's gender-affirming care ban for minors. The move keeps the ban on surgical procedures in place, but it prevents a ban on hormone therapy and puberty blockers. Though Democrats are celebrating the ruling, Republicans point out the fact that while the judge did block the criminal penalty for doctors who prescribe hormone therapy and puberty blockers, he keeps in place a possibility for civil liability. And the watered-down law is set to go into effect on July 1st, along with many other new laws in Tennessee on Saturday, July 1st. We're getting word, News Channel 9 WTVC television reports that boaters who want to use the Parksville Lake in Polk County during the upcoming 4th of July weekend, they're in luck. Staff of the Cherokee National Forest will temporarily open the Parksville and East Parksville boat launches for the holiday weekend duration. News release from the Cherokee National Forest says construction contractors may still be on site during the week, but work is unlikely to interfere with public access. Again, that is at Parksville and East Parksville boat launches for this holiday, Fourth of July holiday weekend. And our friends at Coldwell Banker, Kennard Realty, they are doing something very special for this weekend. They are setting out flags placed along the major roads in Cleveland to celebrate Independence Day. They've been doing this for many years. Well, this year, the flags are being placed in honor of Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland. And that is a wonderful thing. I know heard from Kathy Rosenberger last night from Coldwell Banker. And they are, matter of fact, they got out there at about 6:30 this morning. So, if you'll monitor that for us, please. Let me know what happens there. We're getting some kind of alert here weather-wise. All right, so at any rate, the flags have been put out since 6:30 this morning. And again, they're dedicated to Mayor Emeritus and former host of this program and owner of this station, Tom Rowland. I got to spend some great time with Tom yesterday, and you'll be hearing more about that soon. All right, let's go to the Don Ledford Cleveland. The Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report. Traffic brought to you by Don Ledford Automotive Center, where Don Ledford Buick GMC truck is saying yes to low interest rates and trade assistance in June. Your first payment not due until September. Find out more at donledford.com. Traffic, no problem so far this morning. And if you're watching mixtv.tv, you see the interstates are looking good this morning. The interstate is looking good this morning, various exits. And don't forget, TDOT, Department of Transportation, says they will pause most construction for travelers. 46 million Americans are expected to travel this 4th of July weekend. All right, hey, it's our friends at Hardee's. It's time now for the Hardee's Wake Up. And at Hardee's, they've always got something wonderful for you. And I tell you, Hardee's is the place to be. There's no doubt about it. Want to get a great start to your holiday weekend? Stop by and get a great breakfast at Hardee's. Hey, don't forget, though, taste the goodness. The Hardee's $5.99 Star Deal combos, your choice of a double cheeseburger, 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese, all served with a small fry and a small drink, just $5.99. You heard it right. Just $5.99 at Hardee's. There's one near you. Good morning, everybody.
Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfasts bake goodness into your morning. Pick any two.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? It's great to save money. We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and many more. You can get an adjustable base for as little as $199, or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
549. When injuries happen on and off the field, C4 Sports Therapy offers a total body functional approach to rehabilitation that helps you get back in motion fast. C4 is a different kind of therapy, offering personalized treatment programs and performance training and analysis in our professional athletic training facilities in Chattanooga.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
The shelter insurance, as I say on the air, now in Cleveland. Oh, and how did that happen? I mean, why?
Why? Because
why don't you move that mic a little?
Better sense for me. I'm looking up the weather because I know.
Well, no, we got the weather on the screen. We'll have it here in a second.
You know, I'm
It'll be right here
my
too.
eye doctor is Seth Ford. He
well, he's losing his license soon.
I got to move here about a year ago. So my office was in Ottawa, so I live here. kids go to school here. My wife works here. We go to church here. It just made sense. So I got the chance to move back to Cleveland. So.
Oh, how lovely. How long have you been back in town?
It's been about a year now.
About a year now. Has it been a good year?
It's been a great year.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you for
just
asking.
well, I don't care. All right, so well, here's the deal at our friends Claudia and Danny Parker at Scooter's Coffee. Today they're celebrating Acceleration Day. Now, one would wonder, what does that mean? Well, today they're going to try to break a speed record at Scooter's Coffee.
I beg your pardon?
All right, so they're going to offer 25 bonus smiles. That's part of their app program at Scooter's per order today. And they've already started, and they started this at 5:30 this morning, and it's going to go until 9 o'clock this morning. Also, they're debuting a brand new patriotic drink to celebrate the 4th of July. It's a passion fruit Scoot energy infusion with blue raspberry cold foam, red, white, and blue. Available for a week only. But this morning, they're going to try to get you through, break a speed record. If you go through there, you get 25 bonus miles. I get you free stuff, free drinks and food and stuff from Scooter's Coffee. Now, Scooter's in Cleveland is right there on Key Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling. And they are, if you're listening in Sweetwater this morning, they're in Sweetwater. And so all of that happening right there. All right. So now it's Mark Shepard's first stab at the weather. He's already given excuses.
No, okay.
No, hang on a second. We got to hear from either. I think this is, I don't know if this is, now we've got Kristen Davis doing spots for Mermaid Mattress. We got Roger Pickett doing spots. So let's see who this is, and then Mark will have your weather. You know, it'd help if I'd turn the volume up. Hang on.
Take advantage of our huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at our 11 Mermaid Mattress locations.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is the Mermaid Mattress weather special.
That's sweet.
All right, so really the story of this week is going to be humidity. It's going to be hot out there.
I like that.
Feel hotter than it. It says 96 degrees as a high for Saturday, but with the humidity, it's going to be over 100 degrees.
Maybe 211.
And I really don't understand that. What's the difference when they say it feels like? Why don't we just say it's 100 degrees?
No, well, it's going to be 211
No
degrees.
one's ever explained that to me, but I'd like for someone to explain that.
Why don't you're doing the weather. Why don't you explain it to them?
I'd like
way too much context.
So, and then we've got some thunderstorms coming in, probably some afternoon thunderstorms, and lightning bolt.
You know, Adam Lewis pointed that out yesterday. He said if you're watching MixTV.tv, it makes sense. If you listen on the radio, lightning bolt. Well, that's Channel 3 puts that up there, and he couldn't understand that. And apparently, you can't either.
I know. I tell you, we can't all be Steve Shelton.
Well, I mean, thank God.
Steve did great.
Oh, come on. You're being facetious.
Xandra did great. So now you're just warming people up to get Bridget back.
Exactly. Well, let me talk about Mark. You see my shirt here. It's this. The Late Show with David Letterman. Good morning, Brian Graves. In Oxford, Alabama, Brian sent me this for my birthday, as a matter of fact. And Brian and I are big fans of David Letterman. Brian was in Cleveland for many years, the Cleveland Daily Banner. And now he's at a newspaper down in Alabama, in Anniston. And so he's doing a great job down there. And he sent me this. And you know where he got this? Remember Rupert's Deli?
Sure, of course.
So Rupert is selling the deli after all those years.
You're kidding.
And so he's selling merchandise, and Brian got this in the mail for me for my birthday, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Brian.
So
He watches every morning.
Did you ever get to see David Letterman live?
One time.
One time, me too.
You did too?
Uh-huh.
Well, you go.
Paul Newman was the guest, and Clay Aiken.
Oh, my goodness. Paul Newman?
Yeah, that's pretty
Clay's
good
a good
one.
singer, but Paul Newman?
Oh, well, Clay, that was terrible, that part.
Wow.
Paul Newman, that was amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, I was up there, and I went with my stepbrother, John Hogan, in 2003. It was February of 2003. It was the night of the Michael Jackson documentary that really put him in prison back in 2003. ABC did it. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, I didn't put him in prison. Charges came, and, of course, he didn't go to prison, Steve.
It was not a good look.
No. But anyway, that night, we're walking by there, by the Ed Sullivan Theater in Manhattan. And, you know, tickets to Letterman at that time were years. It'd take years. And, a guy comes out of the theater, a producer, says, hey, you guys want to come in and watch the show? We were just walking by. I mean, I didn't even say anything. I just ran in. The hand of God
just plucked you out of.
That's exact. We had been eating pizza across the street from the Ed Sullivan Theater. He comes out. He says, do you guys want to see the show? I didn't even blink.
Glory.
Gone.
That's the favor of God.
Come on. So now my guests that Letterman had that night were, well, not Paul Newman. It was Brendan Fraser and now the great Bonnie Raitt, who I love Bonnie Raitt.
Academy Award winning.
Oh, yeah, he did. He won for Whale or
Maybe
whatever.
not at that time, but.
Once you get a little close to the mic, you want to sit in the hallway.
I'll pull it.
You can move the mic. That's fine.
We'll do that.
So, so we both been to Letterman.
Nice.
What'd you think when you were there?
So I actually somehow or another got VIP seats because we got pulled off of probably because of my wife, we got pulled off the streets and they just said, hey, would you like to go?
So, same thing.
They kind of gave us like a test of my knowledge about David. And of course, we were big fans. And and they gave us some advice when we were standing in line, act energetic, act like you want to be there, act like you're there for David. And so we had some people interviewing us, and they pulled us out of line. And they put us, actually, David Duchovny and Tia Leone were there. We were right in a group with them. So we had a great trip.
You mean they were just there?
Yeah, they were there to see David. And so they pick about maybe 20 people to be on the front row.
Oh, my.
And Tia and David were there, and we just...
I've never heard this.
We were in a group with them, so it was a lot of fun.
Unbelievable. We're joined by Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance. Been back in Cleveland, first time with Shelter in Cleveland for a year. Of course, Mark and Christy brought Zaxby's to Cleveland.
That's right.
How many years ago was that?
Oh, 23 years ago now. So, I just talked to the guy that purchased them from me, and, they're putting a new one at Stewart Road. Mm-hmm. And so they're going to actually tear down the one on 25th Street and rebuild it in the next year.
Is that
right? That's exciting.
You're making some news here.
Breaking news.
That's pretty big.
So they're going to tear it down to the studs and just rebuild it.
Really?
It's going to be like a 56-seater. Right now it's like a 70-something seater. So it's going to be a little smaller dining room.
Yeah, we're seeing that, I think, in that.
Yeah, people are moving more to the to-go window, and it'll probably have more room catered for that to make that part faster.
Wow. Mark, we're getting some birthdays in. Let's go ahead and hit those. 724. Mark Shepard joins me this morning. Gideon, will you pop those up on the screen so Marcus can read those for us? It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Let's go back over to you.
Oh, got Bob McIntyre. That's going to be Saturday is his. Brian Kelly. He's going to be 51. We got Gina Patterson Mosier. We've got Reese Miller. Oh, it's 2. So Christy Sims, Terry, and Sue Kaywood. It's their anniversary.
Yeah, he's a former principal of Prospect, and also, excuse me.
Simmons Bank, that's Jamie Kyle, right?
Yeah, Jamie, he's annoying.
So Jamie Kyle, I have asked to go to lunch with him at least 6 times, and he keeps ghosting me. I don't know.
Excuse me? What's going on, Jamie Kyle? I talked to Jamie. He wouldn't get off the phone yesterday. This is insane. We're going to also update you. Flags being placed out since 6:30 this morning by Colwell Banker Kennard Realty. And this year, they do this every year. They put them on the major roads of Cleveland. They're doing it in honor of Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland. Phoebe Rexa still recovering from a cell phone that hit her in the eye from the crowd last Sunday night. Now it happened to Kelsey Ballerini a couple nights ago. This is getting crazy. It's ridiculous. It's 1041.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room, up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow, up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
The future of healthcare is here. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is changing the way we approach healthcare. With our program, you get personalized attention from a healthcare provider who knows your health history, free generic medications, discount brand name medications, and convenient telemedicine options. We are committed to providing quality, accessible healthcare for all. Join us in shaping the future of healthcare with Direct Primary Care Associates and our new pharmacy benefits. Direct Primary Care Associates, the future of healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Mix 104.1, good morning, everyone. 7:28, we're on the radio on Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. The official coffee of Mix Mornings is Scooter's Coffee. And don't forget, right now, so you go to Scooter's on Key Street in Cleveland or in Sweetwater. Claudia Parker reminded us that they're having an acceleration day. The second time they've done this since they've been open here locally. They're trying to break a speed record. So if you want to go through, maybe, and here's a Scooter's cup right here, matter of fact.
Nice.
I know you don't drink
What's
coffee.
in that thing? Let me smell it.
Oh. Juan Valdez poured
a little
that.
Extra added to it.
Well, a little additives. No, today, though, they're going to break a record. This will be a good day to go. If you're in their
drive-through record.
The drive-through record.
Okay.
Well, it's all drive-through. But if you're in their app program and you go this morning, you'll get 25 bonus smiles. This is all for free drinks and food and stuff. So this is now through 9 a.m. They started this at 5:30. You still got let's see, about an hour and a half over at Scooter's Coffee, Key Street, in front of Leisure Time Bowling. Then they're introducing a new patriotic drink to celebrate the 4th of July, Passion Fruit Scoot Energy Infusion. Now, I don't know if infusion is like an impartation from TL or what, but maybe similar. Blue raspberry, cold foam, red, white, and blue. This will be available for about a week. So they're doing it this morning again, Acceleration Day at Scooter's Coffee, Key Street, in front of Leisure Time Bowling, and they're in Sweetwater. Don't forget, they're in Sweetwater. Don't forget it.
Yeah, don't forget that.
All right, we got several special guests coming in this morning. And about 8:30, we're going to have a little fun here. Championship One Wrestling, they're sponsoring our Summer of Fun this week, our weekly prizes. And, Mark, I understand we're going to meet the Mix 104.1 Championship One Wrestling Mix 104 champion.
Wow. What have you got me into? There's no telling. Did you have a favorite wrestler back in the day?
Oh, yeah, Hulk Hogan, definitely.
For sure.
It was Hulk Hogan and then Ric Flair. How about you?
So I was more into glow wrestling. Mine was my favorite wrestler was the farmer's daughter. Do you remember?
That is no surprise.
Yeah, why not? You asked.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Remember they did it in Las Vegas? They only won.
They weren't all gorgeous.
Well, that was the name of the...
There were a few that were. But the farmer's daughter, she was...
The farmer's daughter, all right.
She was not too bad.
Did you? Good morning, Christy Shepard. Where is she watching or listening? Apparently,
Yeah,
she's...
Jennifer's still asleep.
Mrs. Hartline, they're all still asleep right now. At 7:30, let's get a quick news update right here. Sports around the corner.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, let's check local and state news now. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk. This is a bad idea. Anyway, WTVC Channel 9 reports this morning the State Department of Education released their testing data Thursday showing minor gains in achievement for students across the state. This in the TCAP testing. Well, more on that coming up at the top of the hour. Well, this air quality situation, Mark, I'll bring you in here too because right now the Canadian wildfires are actually producing, this smoke we're having here. Chattanooga and Hamilton County are under a code red alert, second highest alert category for air quality. It means that those who are sensitive to breathing issues or other health concerns should avoid staying outside today. People with heart or lung disease, older adults, children, and teenagers are urged to take steps to reduce your exposure, such as avoiding strenuous outdoor activities, keeping outdoor activities short, and considering moving physical activities indoors or rescheduling them. But have you noticed it's the smoke?
Yeah, you do notice it, but somebody probably needs to tell Coach Tawny Locklear to chill out on the kids. My daughter's in her volleyball camp right now, and I think she's making her a believer.
Well, I think it's indoors, isn't it? I mean,
It's indoors, but Coach Locklear.
Well, they'll be going outside.
Yeah, she'll be.
There's more news coming up at the top of the hour. Hey, good news, though, if you're going to Parksville for the 4th of July weekend, they are going to temporarily open. Been a lot of talk about this. Cherokee National Forest says they're going to temporarily open Parksville and the East Parksville boat launches for the holiday weekend. That's been closed for renovations, but they are going to temporarily open it.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Right, the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. What's happening? Back over to you, Mark Shepard.
Number 2, okay, so Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates and trade-associated assistance in June, and your first payment won't be till September. Hey, that's not very bad.
Yeah, of course not.
That's pretty good.
Is that it? And I was reading that earlier. It's
no payment till September. You can't beat that.
Go to donledford.com and put the website on it because nobody wants to go see what's her name, Debbie, in person. So go to the website. Was there any traffic issues?
Nothing coming in.
Hey, yeah, Sheridan, go ahead and send him on in. That's fine. Hey, Sheridan. All right, thanks. We'll see what's going on here. Good morning. What do you want?
Hey, good morning.
What do you want?
Well, look, you asked me to call in yesterday when Dumb and Dumber were on the radio.
Oh, no.
But I didn't.
Is that Jamie Kyle?
But I would
Don't start your nonsense.
But I would rather call in when another champion is on the radio with you. So I'd rather talk with my fellow dog than I would rather talk with
Josh Rogers, yes.
He just called you, by the way, Josh, Mark Shepard just called you, he thought you were Jamie Kyle. I mean, how offended are you?
My hearing is getting worse and worse, Josh.
It's all right. Yeah.
So
somebody around here has to work. Jamie doesn't, so.
Of course, banker's hours. Commissioner Josh Rogers, who parts unknown, although I think you made him known publicly. Where are you?
I am in Orlando.
Is that Central or Eastern? Is that Eastern?
No, it's Eastern time. Yeah.
So tell me what's happening down there.
We're down here for nationals, and I heard yesterday that Shelton was talking trash about my daughter's nationals for dance competition. My wife went back and watched that. And if there's a missing persons report out next week when we get back home, just know that Jamie has a full-on alibi, for Shelton. So for everything what she does. So, but no, we're down here for nationals, and her team is doing very, very well, and she's gotten called back for all of her dances so far to compete Saturday and Sunday, and so we've been down here since early Monday morning, and it's been a long, long week, but we're having one heck of a time, and our girls are doing great. Last year they won 19 national championships, and we're going to try and repeat that again, and while our dogs are back-to-back champions, we're hoping our girls will be back-to-back champions again this year too. So
I thought it was unfortunate that Shelton and Adam Lewis really just could not have been more rude about what Little Ivy and Violet are doing down there, and it was extremely offensive the way they talked about the entire competition.
Yeah. Well, that's Shelton and Adam for you.
You said Dumb and Dumber.
Offensive. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm on the radio, and I don't want to have an FCC warning, so
I got enough problems.
I can say a whole heck of a lot more about those two. So.
Well, it's not the Howard Stern show. Let's calm down. We've got Josh Rogers live on the phone from Orlando. I just got this from your fellow commissioner, Tommy Ledford, who says, good morning, Steve. He says, this is Commissioner Ledford, 6th District. I'd like to wish everyone a happy 4th of July and to be safe, and thank you. And I appreciate Commissioner Ledford sending us in.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's 4th of July is next week. I have a good fireworks showing there at the mall, and can't wait for it.
Shepard, anything you want to say about your dogs? That's why Rogers called in.
Hey, man, we got a good year coming up. What do you think about Dylan Raiola?
What'd you say?
Dylan Raiola, what do you think about him committing?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be good. I think him coming over from Arizona early and enrolling there at Buford. When I lived down there in Georgia, I played against Buford a lot. Grew up right next to the town there. They are a city school, not a public school, and so it's a little bit different how they do it in Georgia. So they are actually actively allowed to recruit players from all over the nation to come in and play at Buford High School. They're a championship football program, at a smaller level than where we grew up, but he will be able to play on some good AstroTurf down there and play in that Georgia heat and get used to it, be close to Athens and close to those coaches, because they are over in that area all the time, and he'll be able to come in and probably be able to be a good starter here for a couple of years.
Good God almighty. I mean, does dog talk? What is this? Well, you guys have hijacked the show. This is horrible.
Championship. Oh, sorry. I apologize. He just asked a question. I was trying to answer it.
We're joined by Josh Rogers and Mark Shepard, who will finish this on the phone. It's time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the town squire. I'll get to what Larry's up to in a second. But, Josh, you sent me this last night. Braves have 3 starters in the All-Star game. My goodness, how about that, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most exciting one is Orlando Arcia. I mean, for us to, everybody, we need to go out and sign a huge shortstop. We need to go sign a big name, and AA does it again and sits there and signs a guy who's been a backup for the past 4 years to a very, very, very healthy, friendly contract for the team. And, Dansby's gone, and heck, look, the Braves got the starting all-star shortstop this year in the National League. It's an unbelievable thing, and congratulations to Orlando and really Sean as well, bringing him over this year in a trade earlier this year. It's been great for the Braves.
And then Cunha. So
yeah, well, he #1 All-Star getter, probably going to be your ML MVP this year, and just unbelievable talent. And Braves really had the opportunity to have 8 All-Stars. They were in the running for that, and they were almost able to have 8 All-Star starters, really the entire infield had the opportunity and will be there. As backups, we'll probably have close to 10 or 11 All-Stars by the time it's done. So it's a Braves are rolling right now, best team in baseball.
Yeah, they are. We're joined by Josh Rogers live from Orlando. Marlins at the Braves tonight, 7:20, begin a holiday weekend series in Atlanta. Right here, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. We also have NASCAR at Chicago Sunday, 4:30 Talk, 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Dale's Heating and Air. Well, Josh, you mentioned the 4th of July fireworks. Mix 30 is a celebration of 30 years of Mix 104.1. And this week, our anniversary partner is Mount Olive. Well, first of all, it's presented by TVFCU Mortgage Department. Don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they'll pay for your appraisal, or Shepard and Rogers will come out and do it for you, and you'll be gouging your eyes out. Here is, this week, it's Mount Olive Ministries. And so listen to this. This is a great idea. Finally, we're waiting for James to have one, James Sears. They're going to give a $100 gift card to Chili's. But here's even more. I love Chili's, but here's even better. You get VIP parking at the fireworks. Nice. Which you can't find, hardly. VIP seating for a family at the fireworks this Tuesday night. Free snacks and drinks. And you'll also get heckled by Doug Vierthaler. Cleveland Ford sponsors the fireworks. And he'll come out and make fun of you and use some words that your children can't hear. So all of that. And the way to enter that is to text or call us right now. Now, if you've already entered, don't worry about it. But we're going to give this away at 5 o'clock this afternoon. You can text 423-614-6499 on the Darren Miller EXP real estate text line, or call that same number on the volunteer Winnipeg Mix line, 423-614-6499. Well, Josh, what's to come for the girls down there?
Well, we've got dancing today. Starts here in about an hour and goes to about 9 o'clock tonight. We've got a bunch of our friends who have solos today, and some of the big kids are dancing today. And then we compete again. We're going to head over to Disney Springs for a little bit of fun today. Oh, yeah. My wife's wanting to get some Dole Whip today, so we're going to go over there and do that, and go to the M&M store and go to a couple other places. But Ivy, she competes on Saturday, and she also competes on Sunday. And we will be here until probably about 6 or 7 o'clock Sunday night.
This is Thomas.
Head back, drive through the night, so we can get back Monday to have a voting session on Monday. So.
All right. Well, you guys be careful. Now, it is Friday, so Mark, I think you're also dancing tonight, but it's a little different situation. Is that right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So Lewis. So. Shepard dances on Friday, and Lewis wears collars on Thursday.
Yeah, that was a mistake, having them in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, buddy. Have a great day,
man. Go Dogs.
All right, see you guys.
All
right, go Dogs.
On my phone.
Hey, we got a great game coming up against Tennessee this year.
Yeah.
At Neyland Stadium.
You're going to be at Neyland?
That is the one where everyone is starring for the regular season. We can't wait to see it.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Bobby.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday.
And to you, hey, I know you're very passionate about the American flag, getting flags out where people can see them. And Colwell Banker, Kennard Realty doing that for about the last hour. They're putting them out all over the major roads, and it's in honor of Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland.
Absolutely. Putting the flag out. Display it with pride, as I say. We're going to put ours out this weekend. And I think the Kiwanis, too, also put them out on the weekend of the 4th. Is that right? They put them out throughout Cleveland, downtown, and up the major thoroughfares?
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah, you're exactly right. Hey, say hi to Mark Shepard, my guest host this morning.
Good morning, Bobby.
Hey, good morning, Mark.
Okay, well, that was good. All right, so, Bobby, what's going on this morning? Tell us about it, baby.
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow up 269. It closed at 34,122. The S&P up 19. It closed at 4,396. And the NASDAQ down just 0.42 points. So we'll just say it was flat yesterday. It closed at 13,591. So market futures are up this morning Hopefully we'll end the week strong. Back to you guys in the studio. Let's talk about flags. That's right.
That's right. Bobby, how do people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station. Hey, Steve, I'll end with this. You know, we're talking about flags and patriotism and honoring the country. When you invest, you're primarily investing in U.S. companies. So you're investing in the U.S. economy and the strength of the U.S. As a country as a whole. And it's one of the most patriotic things we can do is invest in 401ks and IRAs because we're supporting primarily U.S. companies.
That's a great point, and I appreciate you mentioning that. Bobby, have a great day, buddy.
Hey, have a good weekend. See you.
And a great weekend. Thank you. Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones, financial advisor. Back in a moment. The temperatures are going up and folks are heading out. It's time for spring road trips. Bye.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Mermaid Mattress Weather Center here at 11 minutes prior to 8 a.m. Mark Shepard is guest hosting this morning, but first this from Mermaid Mattress.
Tempur Breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
All right, so today we got a couple of thunderstorms coming in, just infrequently, but probably going to be this afternoon. The high of 95. The story of this weekend is going to be humidity. It's going to be hot. It says a high of 96 on Saturday, but it's going to feel like 100 degrees. We're also going to have afternoon showers. Looks like maybe Saturday afternoon and Sunday, too, just those typical afternoon showers. So there's your weather.
There it is. Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right. Hey, don't forget at the Town Squire, we've got some new things happening. They're celebrating their 46th anniversary. The Town Squire, Larry and his staff excited over the sale going on now with brands like Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, Southern Marsh, and hanging out sports shirts, polos, and T-shirts. Check them out. T-shirts, $25. Sportswear, 20% off or more. They're outfitting their customers at the Town Squire since 1977. The shop that appreciates customer. Come and celebrate 46 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. And Larry's got your tickets for the big Josh Heupel, UT coach Josh Heupel event for the Bradley Youth Football Club, or Youth Football League, I should say. It's Monday night, July 24th. You can purchase your tickets. They're $50 a piece. at the Town Square. Those tickets are going fast, so you do need to get involved there.
Mix 104.1 Summer Music Weekends, presented by...
Good morning and a very happy Friday to you. You just saw it on your screen, Storm Alert Weather Day. We have two reasons for that. It's going to be the heat and also our storm potential for today. So we'll start off with the temperatures and then we'll dive right into that storm timing. So here's a look at our temperatures right now. It is mild and comfortable outside at this time. So we're looking at 60s across our area, 60 degrees in Murphy, 61 up to northwestern Bledsoe County. If you're in Chattanooga, if you're in Altamont, a little bit milder at 68 degrees, 63 for Cleveland, 65 in Dalton, and no wind at this time. Generally, our wind direction today is going to shift out of the south to out of the west as the day progresses. I do think at 8 a.m., so about 3 hours from now, it's still going to be mostly sunny, 71 degrees. But as we go through the morning time, we're going to start to see some storms move into our area, dropping down from north to south. So late morning through midday, having some of that storm activity, particularly east of Chattanooga, 86 degrees at noon. A little bit of a lull, though, for later in the afternoon into the evening time. That's when that heat's really going to start to crank up. Highs today in the low to mid 90s with that mix of sun and clouds. And then by 9 o'clock tonight, check out that temperature. Still a warm 89 degrees at 9 p.m. We'll have to keep an eye on a second round of storms to roll through that area for the nighttime hours. So as we look at our max heat index, you know, we've been talking about this all week long. So at least a silver lining good news is we're not talking about 108, 109, 110 for today or tomorrow. We've seen that slightly decrease as far as that extreme heat goes. But these values are still over 100, so you still need to take into account those heat safety practices, drinking plenty of water, taking those breaks as well if you have to work outside. 103 for the max heat index today, 106 on Saturday, 103 on Sunday, and on Monday at 100, not till Tuesday, where we back down to 99 as far as that max heat index goes. So that's the heat factor for today. Let's talk about the storm factor. This is a severe outlook for today and tonight, and you can see kind of this arch around here. The reason we're getting this is because we have this high pressure heat dome that is in place down to the southwest of us, and that puts us on the borderline edge of the extreme heat, but also sets up this ridge that storms can ride on. So they kind of arch around, developing to the north and then dip down, and that's going to put us at risk for a severe storm. In fact, our area, we're at this level 2 slight risk. So what are our two factors that we're worrying about? Well, number one is going to be damaging wind gusts as those storms move through. Having those gusts could do power line damage, tree damage, and then a smaller one, but still secondary, having that isolated hail risk. As we look ahead to tomorrow, very kind of similar setup. We're at that level 2 slight risk once again, so tomorrow will be another storm alert weather day, and we're just going to kind of keep an eye on this point on Sunday too. Right now we are being highlighted at this level 1 marginal risk. It'll kind of be a little bit of a transition day there on Sunday with the weather pattern. So right now we have clear and quiet conditions across the Tennessee Valley. Here's our culprit for those later morning into midday storms currently moving down through eastern Kentucky. So as we go through the morning time, that's going to drop down to the south, bringing us that chance again, especially east of Chattanooga for this morning into the midday hours of a few storms. Notice this lull kind of 3 p.m., 6 p.m., not really much happening right there, getting that sunshine and heat. And then next up, we're going to keep an eye on tonight for another wave of storms to come through, especially that front line having the potential for some damaging wind gusts. So today, tomorrow, and really all week, when you're looking at those percentages on the board, yes, each day will have storm chances, but you're also going to have some periods of time with sunny conditions in between. It will just be hot. So keep that in mind. Today and tomorrow is the twofold for the heat and that storm potential. And I know 4th of July is on Tuesday. We're still looking at 90 degrees. It's going to feel like summer outside with some of those storms. If you're celebrating this weekend and you're outdoors, just remember, as soon as you see lightning, you hear that thunder, we want you to come inside.
You brought that up because Bridget, yeah, she was suspended.
That Twitter account got her in trouble again.
And she won't learn.
Well, she won't leave North Cleveland Church of God Choir alone. Those Mount Olive choir guys, I mean, geez.
It's ridiculous what's happened there, and it's not even Christian.
Well, I heard she got into the communion a little bit too much.
Yeah, she did, and she told me it's the new
She's
wine.
She's apologized. We accepted her apology.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We love Bridget. Hey, by the way, I got my hair cut yesterday with Teresa Pike.
Teresa Pike, how's she doing?
She still can't stand you.
She hates me. Cannot stand me.
She thinks you're so mean to Bridget.
I know.
I tried to tell her that it's just a gag, like it's a bit that you guys like each other. It's not a real thing, but she gives you the hardest time.
It is as real and authentic as you can possibly be. Almost as real as your little sweater for Georgia.
That way. It's
Mark Shepard here this morning.
It's very disappointing.
Zach, is it Ulrich or Ulrich?
I have no idea.
Okay, he's coming in from Elder. Thank you. Elders, well, nothing like being honest.
It's German. He's told me several times, but like I wasn't listening. I ask a question and then stop listening immediately. I'm like, I don't know what he just said.
Who cares?
It's German. He did tell me that. I didn't forget that. But
well, I'm German.
Ulrich.
Okay, that's nice.
We don't want to do that.
We're on video too. So anyway, I'm actually German. My name is Hartlein.
Oh, really?
Somewhere it became Heartline. Yeah, I don't know. That's fascinating information. It is 4 minutes before the hour. Coming up, we're going to be joined by him, Allison Pryor from Local 3. Will be on with us here in a minute. Gary Thurman's coming on, and then the guys. We got some troublemakers, we understand, from Championship 1 Wrestling about 8:30. They got a big event tomorrow night, and they bring you the Summer of Fun this week, 8 o'clock bell time at the old McDonald's School tomorrow night. Big show tomorrow night. And so looking forward to that. They're going to be in there causing trouble. We understand. They're bringing the Mix 104.1 champion.
Does their mother know that they're leaving their mother's basement?
Well, I don't know. And that's
how do they get out of the...
That's an excellent... Well,
if they're going to be here, who's going to watch the fireworks stand in their front yard?
Well, that's the question. And see, that's what we... Okay, you're going to get in trouble. He's going to have you on a pile driver. Hey, folks, don't forget, Mount Olive Ministries is our anniversary partner this week of Mix 30. Mix 30 is celebrating 30 years of Mix 104.1, which is presented by TVFCU Mortgage Department. When you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. That'll save you hundreds of dollars. All right, so Mount Olive, listen to this, they're giving away a $100 gift card to Chili's. VIP parking at the fireworks Tuesday night. By the way, they'll launch those at 9:15. Sponsored by Cleveland Ford. VIP seating for a family at the fireworks show. Free snacks and drinks in the VIP area. And then Doug Vierthaler will heckle you the entire time with words your children can't hear. So if you want to win that, text or call us. We're giving this away at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Good prize.
That's a really good prize. Text or call right now, 423-614-6499. If you're texting, make sure and put your name on it, and then just say fireworks. That way we'll know what you're talking about.
You got me VIP seats one time, but it ended up being like right under the debris. The whole time, fireworks just descended upon me.
I just wanted you to be a part of the experience. So if you want to win, now if you've already registered, you're fine. But if you've not registered yet, you can do that right now, 423-614-6499 on the cell with Darren Miller text line, Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate, or call the volunteer Redapest mix line. Same number, 423-614-6499. The official coffee of Mix Mornings is Scooter's Coffee. Don't forget they're having an acceleration day. You've got about an hour to do that till 9 o'clock. And they're going to be, they're doing this this morning till 9. What does that mean? They're trying to set a record, a speed record to get you through the Scooters drive-through on Key Street.
I hear voices.
Yeah, well, I know you do, and that's the issue. Anyway, on Key Street, they're also debuting their new patriotic drink for the 4th, Passion Fruit Scoot Energy Infusion with blue raspberry, cold foam, red, white, and blue. That's available for a week. But this morning till 9, you can get 25 bonus smiles, part of their app program at Scooters. If you're not part of that, you can sign up today. And I believe, oh, look at this. Oh, man, now we got Allison Pryor live from Local 3, and we have our buddy Paul Shaheen, morning host down there. How are you guys?
Good morning.
Hey. Well, hey, we're good. You know, it's the last Friday of the month, so we're trying to do a little fun here with both of us for you.
All right, so you drew the short straw and had to work before the 4th. Is that correct?
I think we're both working before the 4th and on the 4th, actually.
Oh! I'm off Monday. I've got Monday off next week, but honestly, I don't mind working the 4th because I mean, shoot, we're done so early in the day, and listen, we earn a comp day for working that day.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a future day off that we can utilize. Maybe
Okay. All right. I love that. So, Paul, I want to begin with you. How's everything going, and what's been happening down there at Local 3?
Hey, everything is going great, thank you. Things have been going smooth with Michelle jumping into the role for Lori. We enjoy working with her. She is actually off this weekend. She had yesterday and today off. She's a little vacation for Michelle, so we'll see her back next week. But other than that, on par with Paul. Just wrapped up. Now we're getting back into the swing of things with 3 in Your Town, which is a fun franchise that I get to do. So things are going good, man.
What town will you be working on? Can you tell us?
Next week I am shooting. Yeah, let's talk about it. This is pretty cool. I didn't know this. I feel like more tourists know this than locals do. I could be wrong, but you tell me. So Rock City is the Carter family, 4 generations ago, is credited for creating mini golf as we know it today. Did you know that?
I didn't know it until you told me.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
So they still have a hole up there to commemorate it, and they can tell the story. They've got pictures of it. It actually was where the Fairyland Club is now, but that family doesn't own that land anymore. But they do have a hole at Rock City, a little mini golf hole. They were putting gnomes and rocks on the course back then, and they franchised it, sent it all over the country.
Wow.
My goodness. And it all started right there.
It all started right there, yeah. I'll dive deeper into that story in 3 in Your Town, because there was a variation of it, but not the fun variation of it that we know today. That is what was created by Rock City.
All right. And, of course, speaking of Rock City, they're doing their big summer music nights, which I think continues this weekend. And but I got to talk to you guys, too, while we've got you, especially you, Allison. And only the Lord knows what's in that mug Paul just triggered there. Anyway, Allison, no kidding, this smoke situation in our air, tell me about it. I know it's very, very serious.
Yeah, so I at least can give people some good news and a little bit of that sigh of relief today. Yes, it still looks hazy outside, but a lot of that smoke is more aloft, and so we have seen improvements at our air quality here at the surface. So yesterday we were staying in that red unhealthy to orange sensitive unhealthy group categories. Today we've gotten a little bit of relief, and we're back down to that moderate category as far as that air quality for the surface level of what you're breathing in. There's still going to be a little bit of a smoky haze, but it has reduced from yesterday. We saw some improvements overnight. And then as we go through the day today, ozone is going to tick up because of the hot air we'll have this afternoon. But at least you can know if you have asthma, if you have COPD, if you have young children, older people that struggle with some of those respiratory issues outside, today's air quality is not as bad as yesterday's.
So we can get the older people out into a relay race. Is that what you're saying, Allison? Would that be all right?
And apparently Paul has a question. He raised his hand.
Go ahead, Paul.
I need to chime in here because I'm going to say this. Since working with Allison on the morning show, my vocabulary has greatly improved. A lot of the times Allison uses words. I mean, she's got a big old brain. She uses words, and I'm like, I get the gist of it. I know what that means. But then I go to Google, which is what I just did, and I'm like, I want to know exactly what that means. Today's word just now was aloft. Aloft. Up into the air overhead, which makes perfect sense with where the smoke has gone.
Now this guy in this other Brady Bunch square that we've got here on our screen is named Mark Shepard. Mark, would you like to say hello to he's guest hosting?
Good morning, guys. How are y'all? You were talking about hot air. I'm sitting by a lot of hot air over here.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that funny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we scraped. Everybody else said no to do this, and we finally got you to do it.
I know. You will learn your lesson very soon.
Bridget is sadly back in rehab. So, listen, Allison, what are we looking like this 4th of July weekend?
Okay, so today, tomorrow, and Sunday are all going to be very similar to each other with high temperatures in the low to mid 90s. You're going to get a nice mix of sun and clouds. With those highs, the humidity is rising up, so we're also going to see some heat index values topping out between about 100 and 104 over the next few days. So if you're outside celebrating, if you're out in the boat, if you're by the pool, making sure that you take time to get in the water to cool off, to drink water and put that inside your body. body and then take some of those breaks in the shade or in the air conditioning with that heat. The other factor that you're going to have to think about is all 3 days we will have a few rounds of some storms that are going to be rolling through. One of which is heading our way this morning. It's around I-40 in the Knoxville area right now. It's heading southward, so kind of just an early heads up for folks that are in Bradley County and Cleveland for about an hour from now, with some gusty winds possible. And so during that period of time for the next 3 days, there'll be a few storms here and there with an isolated severe risk, but you're also going to have the time in between with the heat. So just remember, if you are doing those outdoor activities, kind of plan around that with flexibility. So if you do start to see lightning, hear that thunder, you can go ahead and head indoors and be in a safe place.
All right, Allison Pryor. Hey, Paul, does she just go around telling everybody she's in the Cleveland Eye Hall of Fame?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it starts every sentence with it, actually. I mean, give me a little too much lately. No.
I love it. Well, she's not in yet. She's a Hall of Fame elect. Like, president-elect. She hasn't been inaugurated yet.
Fingers crossed, can't do anything bad between now and October.
Yeah, you can take it away, though, right?
Yeah.
That's an excellent point. Hey, well, guys, thank you very much. Hey, when can we watch you guys there at Local 3?
Yeah, we're on every Monday through Friday morning. You can catch Paul and I starting out at 4:30 a.m. Michelle joins us at 5 a.m., but we run from 4:30 to 7 a.m. on Local 3 News, Monday through Friday.
All right. Happy 4th of July. We'll be watching both of you on the 4th. All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Stay safe. Be smart. Have fun, y'all.
All right. See you soon. Is Mix 104.1. We've got a lot more to come. Stand by, everybody. News around the corner.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, Mansfield, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
This half hour.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
It's 104.1, 9 minutes after 8, and let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
For a limited time, take advantage of $400 savings on select Stearns & Foster mattresses at this area's locally made and national brand headquarters, Mermaid Mattress.
Yeah, good morning. We got the high of 95 today. We got a little storm possibly coming in around 9 o'clock here in Bradley County, so you want to look out for that, a threat of some wind going on. We've got Saturday and Sunday. Humidity is really going to be the big storyline for this weekend with a high of 104. It's going to feel like 104. It's a high of 96, but it's going to feel like 104.
We should do some kind of contest. If we hit 104, since we are Mix 104.1, we should give something away, shouldn't we?
Sure, let's do it. What do you want to give away?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Lunch with Steve.
We want a prize, not something like that. Or what about this... Thanks to Brian Graves, who sent me this David Letterman shirt from Rupert's Hello Deli.
Yes. Could he get one that fits you?
Well, yeah, he did, actually.
What size is that? Good Lord. You need a smaller size yourself.
Oh, it works out. So nice. Zach, what do you think? Look all right? Thanks. What's he going to say? Of course, he just came in here.
Zach,
time.
So how do we pronounce your last name?
Ulrich.
Okay.
It'd be nice if he knew that and
Ulrich.
Actually paid attention to him. So, all right. So, I'll tell you what. It's 10 minutes after 8. Let's do this, and then we're going to do news up next. We're gonna hit the ID here and go straight to local news.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. WTVC Television reports this morning the State Department of Education has released testing data showing some minor gains in achievement for students across the state. A few weeks ago, they released their English or third grade English language arts scores to adhere to the new third grade retention law. Now scores are broken down. Statewide, 38.1% of students scored proficient on English assessments across all tested grades from 3rd through 11th grade. That's 1.6% better than last year, 8.3% better than 2 years ago. English was 34% of students from 34% of students from 3rd to 11th grade are proficient in math. That is an increase 3.2% from last year, 8.1% from 2 years ago. 43.2% of students scored proficient on science and social studies. Also, in our news this morning, late Wednesday night, a federal judge temporarily blocked much of Tennessee's gender-affirming care ban for minors. The move keeps a ban on surgical procedures in place, but prevents a ban on hormone therapy and puberty blockers. The Cherokee National Forest says that they are going to temporarily open the Parksville and East Parksville boat launches for the holiday weekend through the duration of the holiday weekend as the renovations continue there. Colwell Banker Kennard Realty reminds that they're putting flags out this morning, have been for about the last 2 hours around Cleveland, as they do every year. And this year, they're doing that in honor of Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland. Zach Ulrich joins us with Elders Ace Handyman Service. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Zach, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Steve.
Well, thanks for joining us. Tell us all about this. So what can you guys do for people?
Yeah, absolutely. So a little bit about the background. So we're connected to the Elders Ace Hardware stores. Same owner that owns all the stores owns this service as well, and we try to match that same level of customer service that you receive in the stores with the handyman service. So what the handyman service would do there is just, light electrical work, light plumbing, carpentry projects, things like that. To-do list, a honey-do list. We like to tackle those. That's one of our biggest things that we do. But yeah, so some things that make us a little different is we, all of the craftsmen, they're our direct employees. They're not subcontractors. We offer firm appointment times rather than ranges. So you know exactly when the craftsmen are going to arrive, and it's got a little link, it's got a picture of them, and you'll see who's coming to your home before they get there. So,
Mark, this is invaluable, isn't it?
Yeah, I am very impressed with Zach and what they've done. We've used them and then just do a fantastic job. Zach is just very impressive. And Elders Ace, you can't get a better group.
Top quality.
When you're looking for gifts, if you're looking for grilling stuff this summer, it's the best place to go. And it's very demonstrative there. It's sort of like you can really kind of get a feel of, hey, would this work in my home? Gifts there, we use it all the time too for gifts.
Well, certainly so, and free popcorn at Elders Ace Hardware also. Zach, so again, we're talking about Elders Ace Handyman Service. So how can people reach out to you?
Yeah, so you can reach us at our phone number at the office, 423-813-3007, and you just call in and we can give you an estimate right over the phone. And Elena's my office manager, and that's who you'll probably speak to when you call in. So.
There's certain things that are more popular that people call you about than others?
Right now we've got a lot of fascia and soffit repairs, things like that, just things around the home that they can't get a large contractor to come out and take care of for them.
There's a huge need for this.
Absolutely.
So what area are you servicing? Is it Bradley, Hamilton?
Actually, we don't do Hamilton County at the moment. There's another franchise owner that owns that. But we do the Cleveland area, Athens, and then all the way up to Loudoun and Lenore City. So it's pretty decent range. So
it's perfect for us. Give your it's Elders Ace Handyman Service of the quality, the name of Elders Ace Hardware that we've come to know and trust all these years. Well, now They have the handyman service, so give us your contact info one more time, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. So
your phone number?
You can reach us at 423-813-3007. You can look us up on acehandymanservices.com as well.
acehandymanservices.com, because nobody wants to talk to anybody, so they just go on the website.
That's right.
I love that.
So, like, right now, what kind of lag time do you have? If I'm needing a project done in the next week, or you guys, do you have availability?
Yeah, we can get to you in a week for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, great meeting you. Thanks again.
Very nice.
Thanks for coming in. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors, is up next. Stand by. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Something we did down in Chattanooga this past week. We hosted a movie. A financial planning firm hosted a movie. It was called the Baby Boomer's Dilemma. It's absolutely fascinating, the topics that are covered in this movie. You got several Nobel Prize winners on the presentation, and we had a packed house here in Chattanooga for this movie last week, and so many people were so intrigued by the movie. So wanted to let you guys know we're going to be doing this again, not in Cleveland, but we're going to be doing it in Athens at the theater in Athens on August the 22nd.
Okay.
August the 22nd. So just want your listeners to know to be looking out for that invite. We'll be sending that out, probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. But it's going to be amazing. It's worth your time to come. Free popcorn, free sodas. We actually do little goodie bags for everybody. So just wanted to invite everybody to mark your calendars for August the 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m.
And how can people do that? Do they need to reserve their spaces, I guess?
Sure. So they'll get in, there'll be a mass invite go out digitally via Facebook and stuff like that. But if they're listening today and they're like, hey, we want to come to that event, just give us a call at 423-710-9199, and we'll get all your information and get you on the invite list.
We're joined by Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. Why do you think this was so popular? Why is this movie so popular?
Well, I mean, Steve, as you know, you and I talk about it all the time, that our government has actually placed us in a pretty odd situation where, pensions are being not so guaranteed anymore. People are retiring with 401k money. They don't know how to handle it because of the taxes. We're going to be facing some new tax laws soon. So this movie really gives you an educated look at what possibly could be coming up for us in the next couple of years, and how we can protect all that hard-earned money you've worked for all your life. And that's what this movie is all about. Now, we do this on a daily basis. You do not have to wait until August 22nd to see a movie. You can call us, come in. We charge absolutely no money for a free review of your portfolio. And, again, that's 423-710-9199.
It's Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment Advisors. And, Gary, we've got your radio shows coming up, radio show coming up tomorrow on Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz at 9 a.m. Planned today, on tomorrow. We're really looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a great show. We're getting lots of calls from viewers up there in Cleveland after our show on Saturday. So, again, I mean, what does it hurt to take a second look at what you got going on? Make sure you're in the right position, especially when it doesn't cost you a penny. So give us a call. Come in and see us, 423-710-9199.
Gary, well, I hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. And my goodness, buddy, I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, sir. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
All right, buddy. You too. All right, Gary Thurman, Guardian Investment. I guess, Mark, sounded like Gary had something to do. Had to just get off the phone quickly. We probably had a client there ready to go.
Like you, he didn't want to be here either.
Well, I don't want to be here, and you don't. Well, I mean, we drug you in. You got your Georgia junk all over there. Terrible.
Back-to-back champs.
Well, that's a good point. All right, winners win, you know. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout and come right back with a patriotic tribute in just a moment.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
We've got a thunderstorm maybe rolling into Bradley County, looks like. Maybe some wind damage, so be careful out there in the next hour. And then this weekend, the story of this weekend is going to be humidity. So we got a high of 96 Saturday, but it's going to feel like 104. And we're going to have afternoon showers on Saturday and Sunday. But really, the story of this weekend is going to be all that humidity. So it's going to feel over the hundreds.
When's the 104 day? What were you, of course, I fell asleep. Saturday?
Something like that.
See, if it hits 104, we ought to give something away.
Do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Give away.
I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what we will give away here at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. We've been doing this week. Mix 30 is presented by TVFCU, the TVFCU Mortgage Department, where when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. So Mount Olive Ministries is our Mix 30 partner this week, and they're giving away a Cleveland Fireworks Show family pack, a $100 gift card to Chili's, a VIP parking at the fireworks show. I can't tell you how much that is worth. VIP, well, I could, but I'll tell you off the air. VIP seating for a family at the fireworks show, and then free snacks and drinks. I wonder what kind of drinks Mount Olive would serve. Does that make you wonder a little bit?
No,
what
not really.
That would be?
No, we
maybe James.
Hey, listen, this is one of the best events all year.
Well, we were talking yesterday with Shelton and Adam.
To it, man, it's.
Well, I mean, it could be. Now it's all spread out, and you got thousands and thousands of people all over town. Fixated on the fireworks.
Sure.
So it's not all packed together, so you really know. But it could be the biggest event of the year. I don't know. And as far as attendance.
Yeah, I think so too. But we always look forward to it. We've not missed it once. So
never have.
We appreciate Mount Olive and
71 years.
God Ford for putting this together.
You don't care. And it's a competing church. So you hope it flops, but that's fine. You hope the fireworks don't shoot. You and Mark Williams will be out there running away. And by the way, they'll drag Kelvin Page in this thing. We'll have a holy war. Edwin Lipsey, he'll body slam all of you. He's the fittest pastor in the history of Cleveland.
You better watch out for Jordan Easley. He's the one that'll get you now.
Again, the fittest pastor in the history of Cleveland's Edmund Lipsey. None of them have run an Ironman several times. No, they've run an Ironman at the buffet. They haven't run an Ironman as Edmund Lipsey. Well, it's just the facts. It's just the facts, okay? All right. So here's how you enter. You can call or text 423-614-6499. And get entered. We're doing this at 5 o'clock. If you already entered, it's fine. If you're texting us, text the Sell with Darren Miller text line at eXp Real Estate. and just put your name on it and put fireworks, or just, you know what, just say boom. Then we'll know. Boom. Or call us on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, the same number. All right, Marcus, let's do the Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Yes, let's put
Hey, get in. We put it on a screen.
So we had Nick Watson is going to have a birthday on Sunday. That's just been called in. We got Bob McIntyre. He's got a birthday
130 tomorrow.
No, that's not true.
Lord.
Brian Kelly is going to be 51 today. We've got Gina Patterson Moser.
You all right?
Reese Miller, not really.
Try coming in here sober.
Reese Miller's 2. Christy Sims has got a birthday today, and Terry and Sue Kaywood, they have anniversary today also. So congratulations to all of them, and thank you, Simmons Bank.
Dr. Jeff Sawyer tells me that Pastor Edmund Lipsey, South Cleveland Church of God, not only has done the Ironman several times, but he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
What? Is that a real thing?
Sounds like it's made up.
Is that an online degree? Can I get one of those?
Yeah, I think you could. I mean, I'm not sure what the website is, but anyway. So all that happening, Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. Coming up, we're going to do a little patriotic tribute here as we get ready for a big 4th of July weekend. And it's a very, very special weekend. Looking forward to it. Got a lot going on. Dwayne Williams live at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland today. From 11 until 1 o'clock, have lunch with Dwayne at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. He's got a big broadcast out there, and we're looking forward to it. Also, we're giving away passes to Lake Winnepesaukah. You can win those. Register only on the Mix 104.1 app. If you don't have our app, download for free at mymix1041.com. That's what it's all about right here. Ray Charles, Mix 104.1.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? And right now at our clearance center, you can get an adjustable base for as little as $199 or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, Tell Lisa Wren, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Kennard Realty, they're putting flags out all over Cleveland this morning. Start at 6:30 a.m. Kathy Rosenberger told us about it. And Mark Shepard's guest hosting this morning. Mark, in honor of Tom Rowland, Cleveland Mayor Emeritus, former host of this program, former owner of this station, back in the day. We're going to have a throwdown coming up. Let's get ready.
I feel like you have trapped me.
There was a reason I invited you in here.
Clearly.
Championship One Wrestling, big card tomorrow night, the old McDonald School, the C1W Arena. Bell time, 8 o'clock. And we're going to be joined here in a few minutes by the, I've not met him yet, the Mix 1041 champion. Bridget presented the championship belt to Championship One Wrestling. They have a Mix 1041 champion. Bridget presented the belt. And when Bridget came in, he immediately just gave up the belt, so that's not worth it. But they're all coming in and looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time, and I understand there may be some trouble. That's why I had you here.
Thank you.
Because let me tell you, if anybody that I want to protect me in a physical sense, it'd be you.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. All right, so hey, let me tell you what, Larry. The town squire, tell you what's going on. Now, Mark, I know you love Larry.
Yes.
And 46 years, you said Larry who? I know. 46 years of the town squire. How about
Tom Rawlings, they'll take care of you over there, man.
Weren't you in Pi Kappa Pi with him?
Yeah, Tom does a great job over there.
Pi Kappa Pi, united till you die?
That's it.
What about Mark Stewart? He was in it.
Stewart is in Hawaii right now.
Why?
Just rubbing it in everyone's faces.
To get deported, or what happened? Lee Stewart, his father, couldn't take it anymore. Is that right?
Yeah. No, of course not.
All right. Town squire, Larry says. Come on, Steve. Well, they're turning 46 years old. Same location, Key Street, Stewart Park Plaza, since 1977. The anniversary celebration in progress. So I was there a couple of days ago. Larry told me it's about every day they're getting summer sportswear, but I tell you what he's starting to get, because everybody's about to start thinking about it, is football season, volunteer traditions. Now that's your headquarters.
Get your gear.
Oh yeah, get your gear, and you got all your Georgia. By the way, I don't know. I think Larry may have a couple of Georgia things, but
he does have a couple.
He serves them out of the dumpster in the back. As Blair Terrell and all of them go out there, and it's unfortunate.
Rummage through it. Yeah.
Rummage, Blaine, all of them. So anyway, big anniversary sale. So Town Squire, summer sportswear, great selection, 20% off. Peter Millar, Johnny O. I love Johnny O. It's my new favorite. Coastal Cotton, Southern Point, Duckhead Bag. Stop in, celebrate their birthday at the Town Squire. We're going to be doing a live broadcast later in July, and that big anniversary broadcast. And then he's going to reveal the Students of the Year, which Student of the Month program has been one of the most successful things. Larry and I were talking about it the other day.
Yeah.
That Town Squire has done in many years, middle and high schoolers. So Town Squire, get over there today and this weekend. Larry's usually open. Larry, open on the 4th? Think you are. Extended hours, special hours on Tuesday, July 4th. All right, let me also mention Scooter's Coffee. You got about 25 minutes to get Scooter's Coffee. Here's what's happening. Scooter's Coffee, the official coffee of Mixed Mornings, which I had made Scooter's Coffee in my office because Bridget's not here. So but I've been so busy in here, I forgot it. So now it's about lukewarm. And let me tell you something. The Lord said he will spew you out of his mouth if you are lukewarm, Mark Shepard. And
don't want to be that.
You'll be floating out.
You needed your coffee.
I know. Acceleration Day at Scooter's Coffee till 9 a.m. Here's what they're doing. They're trying to set a speed record.
And if you go through Scooter's Coffee, Key Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling, till 9 a.m., they're going to give you 25 bonus smile points per order. Pretty good. What is a bonus smiles? That's their incentive program at Scooter's Coffee. It's their app program. You get free drinks and food and everything. Claudia will scream at you. And then they're also in Sweetwater. So we hadn't forgotten about you in Monroe County now, baby. So also they're debuting their patriotic drink, Passion Fruit Scoot Energy Infusion with blue raspberry cold foam, red, white, and blue. All that at Scooter's Coffee. And Mark Shepard joins me. Anything you want to add here?
No, I actually need to go try it out. I've not been to Scooters before.
It's delicious. Would you like to? Hey, would you like to try some of mine?
I would not. No, thank you.
You've already announced.
I'll pass on that, but it sounds great.
About an hour ago, you asked me my favorite wrestler. I said it was Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and you said yours was who?
I said mine was the farmer's daughter. Glow Wrestling.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Glow Wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, very nice. At 8:36, good morning, everybody. And I'll tell you what, we're going to take a timeout right here. Come back with more in a moment.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help with times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
That moment.
777. It's 1041 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett gonna tell us all about it now, baby.
Take advantage of huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at our 11 Mermaid Mattress locations.
Yeah, so about 9 a.m. we have a little thunderstorm coming through, maybe some wind damage, so be careful out there this morning. Got a high of 95 today. Really the story of the weekend is going to be humidity, because on Saturday it's going to be 96 degrees, but it's going to feel like 104. So it's going to be a hot one this weekend. So, and we're going to have some afternoon showers on Saturday and Sunday. Be careful out there, but yeah, it's going to be hot, so keep cool.
Well, that was great. Thank you. Assembly Bank temperature is 60. Let's see, 66.
Bridget can't get back from her suspension
Weathercast
quick
is
enough.
sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Mix 1041 Summer Music Weekends, presented by Rock City. See Rock City during Summer Music Weekends. The sweet sounds of summer on Lookout Mountain. Find out more at seerockcity.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's go to the phones. We're joined by Pastor Edwin Lipsey, not only Pastor Lipsey, South Cleveland Church of God, but also Bishops. It's Bishops Burgers and Barbecue, is that right?
Bishop's Burgers and Barbecue, yes, sir.
So let me tell you what happened to me, Pastor. I was at Aubrey's with Richie Hughes on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday. And so the first question is, was I a hostage that I would have lunch with him? Yes. That'd be question number one. So we're working our way out of the restaurant. Of course, Richie's stopping at every table like he's his father, running for something. And so there's a Tim and Janice Sams that attend your church. Is that correct?
Oh, Tim and Janice Sams, two of the greatest people in the country. He's on my deacon board. She's just the sweetest lady in the world, and they are absolutely the best realtors in all of Cleveland, Tennessee.
Well, I think I was going to ask you if we need to check the tithe rolls, but apparently everything's fine. Is that correct, Pastor?
Everything is fine. They're as good a givers as you're going to find. They support world missions.
Come on now,
world missions all over the globe. They're big supporters of our 180 Center. They're just a tremendous couple.
Well, it was great meeting them. They mentioned that you like me, and well, quite frankly, I like you too. And then James Sears got jealous yesterday. He was on here and got jealous about the nice comments and whatever. Anyway, he claims he's known me a lot longer than you have. Hey, Pastor, so listen, Bishops, Burgers, and Barbecue, tell us what you're doing today. And by the way, I don't know if you know this. This is so cool. Today, honestly, today is National Food Truck Day. Today is.
You know what? I'm ashamed that I didn't know that as the owner of a food truck.
Come on!
I've got to do better. My wife and I were actually laying in bed last night watching this new show. Well, maybe it's not new, but it's new to us. It's Food Truck Wars.
Yep.
And they got 7 food trucks in Los Angeles having competitions, and I'm convinced that the Bishop's Burgers and Barbecue could smoke all of them.
Come on now!
Yeah, we've done well with our truck here in Cleveland. The people of Cleveland have been great to embrace us and come out and support us. We have tremendous food. If you've not eaten our barbecue nachos, make your way out today. We're going to be set up at the blue and white tent just past Food City on APD 40. It's actually it's a firework tent. Now we won't have our smoker going, but there'll be no live fires there. Everything will be ready when we get there. But it's a firework tent that is being hosted by Josh Boschkin and Cleveland Wrestling, and they're having a big day out there today. So all the money that you spend in the firework tent goes to the Cleveland Wrestling program. But they called me and asked me if I'd bring the truck out this afternoon. So the truck will be there, open for business from about 4:30 till sellout. If you've never had our barbecue nachos, come out and get them. They're absolutely fantastic. Over a half pound of barbecue on every plate of nachos. Best hamburgers in town. town, and it's great food, and it's food with a purpose. Now, tonight we don't have a special cause that we're giving everything to. Many times when we open up, every ounce of profit goes to ministry, but every time we open, 50% of all the profit goes to the 180 Center, which is a program that's kind of like nationally known Teen Challenge. It's a one-year live-in recovery program for people struggling with addictions and life-controlling behaviors. So every time you see our truck open, 50% of the profit goes to that cause. And then many times that we're open, we're giving 100% of the profit away. I own this truck with one of my deacons and close friends, Keith Lambert, and we bought it with the purpose of making a difference in the community. We feed the homeless on a regular basis. We're in the process of getting some things set up. South Cleveland is down here at the corner of Victory Drive and Wesleyan. We've taken possession of that building, and we went out and bought a mobile shower unit where the homeless will be able to come 2 days a week and take showers, and our food truck will be there most days feeding and making a difference in the life of the community. So anytime you support us, you get good food and you get a great cause, and besides that, you get to support Cleveland wrestling. Listen, I never thought I'd say that, but all my boys are graduated now, so I guess I can be neutral, and I may have my Bradley hat on, I don't know, but I doubt it. I may even find a blue hat and put it on while we're up there selling. Listen, Josh Hopkins and the whole team of the Cleveland coaches are just absolutely tremendous and work so hard to give their kids every opportunity. So we're glad to come out and help Cleveland wrestling and be a part of what they're doing in our community. So come out. We'll open it. The windows will open at 4:30. We'll be shoveling barbecued nachos, Bishop's Burgers, Deacon's Burgers, barbecue sandwiches out the window as fast as we can, and we'd love for the community to come out and support us.
That's we're joined by Pastor Edwin Lepsey, South Cleveland Church of God, Bishop's Burgers and Barbecue. It's out at the blue and white tent today, as the pastor said, benefiting Cleveland High School's wrestling program. I've got Mark Shepard here, Pastor Lepsey from North Cleveland Church of God. He's guest hosting with me this morning. Mark, are you under conviction all that Edwin's doing and all that you're not doing?
Man, that's food with a mission. I love it.
You got to try his barbecue nachos. He'll be at the duck race also, August 12th.
I'm in.
Hey, I'm excited about that duck race. We loved that event last year. It was a great event, and we're looking forward to doing it again.
Right.
And we just appreciate all the support of the community. Come out and see us tonight. And very seldom are we opening to the public anymore. We're pretty much just doing private events. Our trucks got so busy. So this will be one, and the public has been calling me saying, when are you going to open? So here's your opportunity. APD 40, the blue and white tent, just past Food City on the right. Stop in, buy fireworks, support Coach Knox, Coach Boschkin, all Cleveland wrestling. Stop in, get a barbecue sandwich, barbecue nachos, and, man, we'll say hi to you, and we'll be glad to see the community.
All right, Pastor, thanks so much. We'll be there. Thank you, buddy.
All right, y'all be blessed.
You as well. All right, we're going to just switch gears right here. We're joined by Danielle Greenwood with Championship One Wrestling right here in Cleveland. Danielle, good morning, and you've brought a guest. We'll talk to him in just a second. But Danielle, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. And look, Championship One Wrestling, you guys have just taken off like a rocket ship out of the old McDonald School.
We have, like, the past 2 weeks, over 100 people. I mean, it's been amazing, the support we're getting.
All right, so I want you to introduce this gentleman, and I'll use that term loosely, that you have here right now.
Well, this is the manager of the Mix 104.1 champion, Cameron Cox. This is his manager, Gabe Walters.
Gabe, you've already been causing trouble here. Good morning.
I don't cause trouble, I cause victory.
Oh.
And I cause victory for the people that I manage. Now, as she's so poorly put, no, she's the boss, but she's still got to do stuff right, okay?
Wow.
I am the manager of champions. I manage the C1W Mixed 104.1 champion, the main event, Cameron Cox. And as far as there being 100 people, I count because money's important to me. Unlike her, there was 168 people there last week.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this:
what are you laughing at, Smiley?
Oh boy, here we go.
This is what I have to deal with.
All right, so
does your mother know you're no longer in her basement today?
My mother's been dead since 2019. I appreciate it, Mark.
Oh, now you've done it.
Thank
There you go.
You know, there's a good reason they call you Mark, too.
Okay.
It's people like you that we hope show up to the events every week.
And why is that, Gabe?
Well, they're an easy target.
Hey, yeah. So if you're here, who's working the fireworks stand in your front yard?
Fireworks stand.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, you know. That's a great way to earn some easy money this time of month from all you idiots out there in TV land.
That's a good point. We're joined by Gabe Walter, Danielle Greenwood. Hey, now, Gabe, I was told that Cameron Cox, the mixed champion, is going to be here. Where is he?
He's in the gym right now, man. You got to get that workout in before the show. It's very, very important that the mixed 104.1 champion stays in top condition at all times.
Now, how did you meet? How did you become acquainted with Cameron Cox, and how did you guys develop your alliance?
Man, I used to help out with some training over at Empire Pro Wrestling, and I actually plucked Cameron right out of training. I've been with him the entire time he's been in this crazy world of professional wrestling. It's our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, is that right?
You know what? I'm proud to say that every one of those 10 years, the main event, Cameron Cox, has held a championship.
Wow. Now that's impressive. We're joined by Danielle Greenwood. So, Danielle, I know you guys got a big card tomorrow night at the C1W Arena, the former McDonald's school there. And I know bell time's at 8. What time the doors open?
Doors open at 7.
All right.
And
what's happening tomorrow night?
Well, tomorrow night we have what we're calling it is 1776 Justice for All.
All right, here we go.
So we're going to have, of course, Cameron Cox, our heavyweight champion, AMJ. He's going to be taking on Jake Murphy. He's big in this area.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson Black versus Alex Michaels.
Gabe, why are you rolling your eyes? What's going on here?
He doesn't like those wrestlers.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait.
Hey, the champ's here.
Wait a second. Now
Put the show on hold.
My
What's going on?
goodness.
Come on in here. You're front and center, baby.
Look at this. We have the Mix 104.1 champion, Cameron Cox. What's your surname there? What'd you say about him?
He's the Mix 104.1 champion. The main event.
Main event.
Cameron Cox.
Yeah. Come on,
front
Cameron.
center,
Come on up
baby.
here.
Tell him about the champ.
Well, here's the thing about it, okay?
Yeah.
I've always spent my life wondering why nobody ever appreciated anything that I did until now that I've grown to learn that it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Because at this point, I'm the champ. I think I've proven many of times that I'm one of the best in the professional wrestling business. So you can think what you want to think.
Wow.
Eventually, people are going to be like the people of Harlem back in the day.
Oh.
They're going to follow the Piper.
Okay, now, Cameron, the main event, Cameron Cox, is our Mix 104.1 champion. All right, so tell me about tomorrow night. What's going to be happening with you? Who you're going to be up against tomorrow night?
It's going to be me and the Giant, Steve Sellers, a good friend of mine.
A good friend of yours?
Yes, he is, actually.
We tried to get him to come down here, but he wouldn't fit through the door. He's too tall.
Okay.
Very true.
He is 6'8".
6'8". What's his name?
Steve Sellers.
Steve Sellers. All right, so what's going to happen tomorrow night? If you just had to predict here, Cameron, what are you going to do tomorrow night?
Well, me and Steve Sellers are going to destroy one Tristan Cassidy and a man that I just don't care for all that much, Justin Ramey.
Oh, it's a tag match. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you're going to be with Steve against who now?
It's going to be Tristan Cassidy and the guy I just don't care for, Justin Ramey.
Gabe, what do you make of this matchup tomorrow night?
It's light work. That's what it is.
Oh.
Justin Ramey, he's had his chances against the Mix 104.1 champion. Just like both of you sitting over there, he came up a complete miserable failure.
Oh, my goodness.
And as far as Tristan Cassidy goes, Leaf Cassidy, he is not.
Oh.
Davy Jones, he is not. He has a mullet. Tomorrow night, we're going to beat it into a perm.
Whoa, doctor. Okay, that's going to happen. And I love that you call Mark Shepard here a failure, because that would be very accurate, quite frankly.
Absolutely.
And his family agrees with you. Daniel.
I know his old lady told me the other day.
Oh, Oh, snap. Here we go. Now, I will say his wife could be a great, if you ever do a women's wrestling division, she'd be in, I think. I think she'd win the championship.
She's very
I can teach her.
enthusiastic. Hey, shut up when I'm talking.
Whoa, hello, here we go.
She is very enthusiastic to
That's why I
learn.
like this guy. I ain't got to say much.
Yeah, well, I know. I can tell that. Danielle, again, to remind us how we can be there tomorrow night. What do people need to do?
Just show up at 130 McDonald School Road. Tickets are $8. 5 and under are free. So if you have the little ones, they'll get in free. And they love the show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's a great night of entertainment, extremely affordable. Just $8 tickets. And remind me the big theme tomorrow night.
1776 Justice for All.
And is it every Saturday night, basically?
Yes, every Saturday night we have a show. We just usually have a big show once a month, which we're getting more big people in every week. So every week's been a big show recently.
All right, are we ready?
When you have me there.
Oh, here we go.
That's right.
All right, the Mix 104.
What about the farmer's daughter? Have you been able to get her in?
Who?
You remember Glow Wrestling?
That's his favorite.
I do remember Glow Wrestling. Yeah.
You guys remember Glow? I asked him.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
That's what I said, and he doesn't understand that.
Well, you've seen how he dresses. He doesn't know much about gorgeous anything.
What do you think?
That is the guy who hadn't taken a bath in a week.
Oh, my.
A week?
Oh, come on.
It's only been 4 hours.
Oh, man.
All right? Take it easy over there, pal.
Hey, listen. Can
about
you do
the farmer's daughter.
Can you do anything with him? I mean,
I can, absolutely. You know what? I could mold this miserable tub of goo
Probably
into
not.
the next C1W
Hey, listen,
heavyweight
Gabe,
champion.
you couldn't even get you're managing this guy, and he's 30 minutes late. So.
30 minutes late? I was here before you, pal.
Oh,
you
right.
were ready for me. Anytime you get to talk to the champ, it's a pleasure.
Wow.
He shouldn't have to be up this early in the morning.
Hey,
He's not a normal ham and egger like you and you and Steve.
Dragging me into it, unbelievable. Now, are we ready to make this big announcement about the duck race? I think we should mention it. You want to do that?
Sure.
All right, so we got a big announcement to make. I teased this yesterday. So the Mix 104 won Great Cleveland Duck Race, about 18 years now, and it's the biggest event of the summer. Now, folks, remember this year we moved it to a Saturday for the first time ever. It'll be Saturday, August 12th at Greenway Park. All right, Danielle, I'm going to let you spill the beans here. Over to you.
Well, we're going to have a wrestling ring there.
There we go.
That is amazing.
There we go.
And we are going to have 2 or 3 matches scattered throughout the day.
That'll be a blast.
And
I can't
it'll
wait.
be very fun for everyone. So it'll be obviously free, so everybody can kind of see.
A bit of showcase, kind of.
Yeah, so they can see before they should come to the show that night.
Oh, I love that, and thank you for doing that. No kidding. It's going to be a great addition to our duck race. All right, so one more time. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, 1776, Justice for All?
That's it.
All right, and Danielle, 8 o'clock, doors open at 7.
Yes.
And where will you be? Remind us the location.
130 McDonald School Road.
All right, very good. Gabe, that was terrible. I'll go ahead and tell you.
Steve, it was an honor to meet you, sir. I want you to know that. And whenever you're ready for a real replacement for this clown,
there you go.
I'll give you my number.
You're in. You're in, Gabe. You are in. And Mix 1041 champion Cameron Cox, he is the main event. Cameron Cox. Come on, Cameron.
I'd apologize for being late, but I feel sorry for no one, so.
Oh, doctor.
And you can't rush perfection.
I love it. Guys, thanks so much. Good to see all of you. Well, not you, Gabe, and really not you.
Let's go, champ.
It was good
We're
to see
outta
me.
here.
I'm the
Good to see you, Danielle.
Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at the old McDonald School, the C1W Arena, as they say. And we're back in just a moment. Stand by.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made from scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, and many more.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Diamond Cutter, Diamond Dallas Page.
There you go.
Now we're talking. All right, so it's going to be big tomorrow night. Also, update, yes, the Town Square will be open July 4th from 9:30 till 3, like they are every year. Larry just sent me that. All right, Mark, anything you want to say here before we go? Well, first of all, what can you do for people at Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance?
Yeah, so right now we're helping. There's been a lot of straight line wind damage in the last couple of months that people have had. So if you've had a poor experience with your claims and your carrier, you want to give me a call because we are J.D. Power Award winner, claim satisfaction for our customers. We've won it 5 out of the last 6 years. So give me a call. We can do something about your experience with your carrier, I promise.
How do people get a hold of you?
I'm at 423-580-4205. That's 423-580-4205.
And do it one more time for him.
423-580-4205.
That'll preach. Well, I appreciate you coming in here. Now, the manager, Gabe from C1W, Championship One Wrestling, called you a complete failure.
He's the real deal, man.
Called Bridget a failure.
He's coming after us.
And I think someday we're going to go be a tag team. And hey, Ken Bolin, we'll make it a 6-man tag. How about it?
Let's do that.
Get you on in there, and of course Mark will be looking for the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. I guess we shouldn't talk about that. Christy's probably awake now.
Jennifer and Christy. That never happened.
Well, I never said anything. The gorgeous ladies of wrestling. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thanks again. If you like my shirt, well, you probably don't, but. Thanks to Brian Graves, who sent me this for my birthday. Late Show with David Letterman shirt. I appreciate it very much. He watches us every morning down in Oxford, Alabama. Thank you very much. Got this from Rupert G's Hello Deli, and we appreciate it. All right, 9:04. It's a big weekend. Hey, one more reminder. Throw this one away. One more reminder. All right. So we got a great prize package for Mix 30 this week. Don't forget, if you don't know, Mix 30 is the celebration of 30 years of this station, Mix 1041. And Mount Olive Ministries is our anniversary partner this week. So here's what they're giving away. It's an unbelievable prize package. $100 gift card to Chili's. Be a lot of those chicken crispers. And, I love their, what's that, queso dip, that skillet queso dip. You ever had that?
Yeah, and the chicken and bacon quesadilla, it's real good.
And the fajitas are great. Now, Mark, here's a great question. Do you prefer, what kind of tortilla chips? Do you prefer the corn chip or the flour?
I don't know the difference.
Well, the lighter chip is the flour.
So I think it all depends on the salsa, I guess, for me.
Okay.
So
That'd be about right.
I like my salsa a little chunky, so I like a thicker chip.
You like your sauce a little chunky.
That's right.
Is that right,
That's
baby?
right.
Come on now. That's sweet.
Of course, you would take that.
Well, I would. Yeah, I can take anything. I like the Chili's chips are the lighter, the airy, the flour, and you dip them in there, and maybe you eat to it. It's fine. But here's a big deal, and we love Chili's, but this is even bigger. VIP parking at the fireworks show in Cleveland Tuesday night.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you, VIP seating at the fireworks show. Oh, there, thanks to Panera, they're once again letting Mount Olive and Cleveland Ford set up there. Of course, Doug got thrown out. Free snacks and drinks, all that. Doug Vierthaler will harass you while you're there. Be good. So we're going to announce the winner at 5 o'clock today. Here's how you enter. Call or text us before 5 o'clock, 423-614-6499. If you're texting, make sure and put your name on it. And either put fireworks or put boom. How about that? Yeah. Call us on the Volunteer Budapest Mix line. Text the cell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate. Shepard, I'm out of here. You out of here.
Peace.
It's all over.
Happy 4th.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.